Good morning, it's hiker dude dad and Jay. I haven't seen this cat since Memorial Day weekend and he looks like a Sasquatch.
I decided to become a hippie.
We're gonna take a hike up Hawk Rock. Let's go. So climbing right away, can start to see the rivers or creeks out that way. I filmed here a bunch before, but I'm gonna film now because never know what can happen. Might see some new stuff, might not, who knows. All right, so going up this way to Hawk Rock, we are on the Appalachian Trail. Got white blazes. When I did the Appalachian Trail in PA, I did this section. I'll link that above. After 22,000 steps yesterday, I'm kind of regretting this hike. It's short, but it's just stairs and steps. Sherman Creek down there below. Almost at the top. Jay might be at the top. Actually, I got tricked by the false summit here. We're still going up there. I got up here, Jay's like, no. False summit. Good place to take a break though. All right, wasn't too far to the real summit. And the wind. I think we were a little protected over there on the north side here. All right, Hawk Rock, it's been too long for me. Usually hard to film and take pictures here because you're usually in shadow this time of day shooting into the sun, but a little overcast today, so I think we're gonna catch some real good views. Down in front.
Holy breeze.
Don't get blown off, man.
I put lighters on bring up here.
Your hair looks amazing up there in the wind.
Does it?
Step one, of course, some coffee up here because it's wind chill in the 20s, would you say? The wind's threatening to blow over the coffees.
I don't want to think about the wind chill.
Yeah. So we'll get those going. Told Jay to bring his own cup. I take care of the rest. All right, I've got mine made. I'm gonna add some eggnog cream shine to it. 'Tis the season still. It's December 21st still. This won't come out till after Christmas, but I'm still celebrating. Jay's mugster here already, and water's almost boiling again.
and I used to hunt down there. But we were where that road ends. My buddies and I went out there like 10 years ago with some machetes and some axes and like bushwhacked a little trail.
Yeah.
Cleared it like 500 yards back along.
So Jay's up there making friends. I've never walked this far over here though. Not sure that I've ever been here when it's been this cleared of foliage. But man, there's another little rock here. A little view here. It's crazy, man. We just met the guy that was up there. His military, he's home from Texas. And my God, he had some stories. As soon as he got up here, he said he's been hiking around here, you know, all his life. But he told us he was up here with a friend of his. It was rainy, it was wet, and his friend actually fell off the front of Hawk Rock and went so far. The trail guy does a switchback and goes under Hawk Rock. He fell down so far and just bounced and just went past the trail. And it was dark, it was rainy, but this dude's like military, so he snapped into action and in the dark kind of hiked down to get his friend, found him somehow in the dark. Said his friend doesn't remember it. He had a broken arm and some other injuries, but he survived. And said that the friend doesn't remember it. Fortunately, he was like unconscious for like 2 days in the hospital, and yeah, they had to do a rescue and all that kind of stuff. And then the story that might be a little bit of a stretch, he said like one ridge over from here, he and another friend were camping at night, and they played the Sierra sounds that were recorded in the 70s in the Pacific Northwest of alleged Bigfoot noises. And they were just camping overnight. They had this recording in a speaker, and they started playing it, and they started getting answers, like sound, like calls back and answers, and then rocks started falling on them, like boulders started being tossed towards them. They were sitting right by a stream, and he said it was the loudest splash ever. It was a giant boulder that like a man could not throw. Hit the water. Absolutely crazy. It's like those two stories were absolutely wild. I should have like asked him if he wanted to do an interview, but I've never done anything like that. I just met the guy, and but those stories were absolutely crazy, and didn't expect to hear that up here today. But he showed us exactly where the dude fell. I can't believe he lived, but yeah, he's continued on the trail. Awesome. Whoever you are, thank you for your service. I don't know if you'll see this someday, but my God, keep the stories coming. That was good stuff. All right, so one last look from the rock up here. Gonna head down the other way out to the end to Eagle Rock there, and back down the mountain. It is so cold now. We've hung out here for about an hour, and the warm coffee has definitely worn off. And I don't usually hike in a puffy, but I'm absolutely going to start at least here. So super cold day, but lots of fun, man, lots of fun. So short little climb up the AT from Hawk Rock, and we're looking off the south side of the mountain now. Cove Mountain is what we're on. So AT heads out that way south. To go north, you'll go down to Hawk Rock, back down the way we came, And then right before the parking lot down there, it kicks up to the end of the mountain where we're going. So we'll be not on the AT up here on the ridge. But it's a little more gradual this way.
Yeah, yeah. And not
Switchbacks, yeah. Alright, so we're getting towards the end of Cove Mountain here. See the Susquehanna River below. There's kind of an outcropping here called Eagle Rock out here, which gives a good view down to the river. So we'll check in from there. All right. Never quite sure what exactly is Eagle Rock. I think there's 2 or 3 points to get a view out here. A loud engine. But yeah, so we're on Cove Mountain here. Looking down at the Susquehanna River. Looking north. Got the town of Duncannon out there, right below us. Route 11 and 15, whatever it is over here. I think just 11 over here. 322 on the other side, but over there is Peters Mountain. It goes north. So the Appalachian Trail will empty out here. You'll do the road walk through Duncannon, cross the 322 bridge, Clark's Ferry Bridge up there, and then you switch back up Peters Mountain here and shoot straight out that way for miles and miles if you're walking northbound on the AT. Well, if I fall again, I want this to catch it, so at least make it worth it.
Maybe it's time to consider starting wearing the chest strap again and just leaving it on. Just for the blooper roll at the end.
I mean, this is a crazy, weird switchback situation here.
Okay, now I know
of course,
why
I fell when I was just standing on the rock up there, so you know.
Now I remember why we don't go up this way.
I considered it today to do something different, but yeah, you're right. This would, I don't think I ever want to try coming up this way. The steps on the other side are so well manicured that it's probably a lot better over there.
That's a step that hurts my knee.
All right.
Yeah. I was ready for it. I got a knee brace on.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's some old man shit.
Oh, no,
too.
yeah, I'm old man. I own a knee brace. I went knee brace shopping. I returned one.
Trying to pretend he's older than me. That's right. So here's another little overlook with the trail cuts back here.
I'm not sure which one is actually Eagle Rock, to be honest with you.
I said that up there. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was Eagle Rock or if this is Eagle Rock, but both nice views. I kind of like the higher view, but it's a little easier to stand out here without falling on your ass for no reason.
And it's a much less obstructed view here.
Yes. River's high up here too. I did my video on the Susquehanna. I'll link that above. But I did that yesterday. So up here north of Harrisburg, it's still super deep. A train coming by down there. Almost to the bottom. So it's been taking us a little longer to get down here, but I think they've done a lot of AT rerouting here on the tip of Cove Mountain, because this is definitely new. It looked like other blazes right there were painted over, and the white blazes are super fresh. Right there's the trail we want. I just thought we'd pick it up back there, and it's taken us west more, and then we're gonna hit the trail that we came up on just up farther. So it's made our hike a little longer today, but for whatever reasons, this is definitely a definitely a change in the AT on Cove Mountain. Anyway, we actually had a part without rocks here, so I figured I'd get a shot of us walking together to prove that it happened once in the last 8 months.
We did it.
All right, way to go. That was, it's been a while. I hope we don't wait 8 months again. Thanks for coming out.
Me too.
All right. Yeah, so that's it from Hawk Rock here. Please like, subscribe, ring that bell. I guess this will come out right before New Year's, so I hope you had a happy holiday and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thanks for coming along. One last thing, I'm about to roll out of here, but if you like my hat, look at that. Weathered look, hiker doodad, real embroidery. Click the link below. Take care.